this guy, Alex Rosen's independent journalist, he confronted he was at a vaccine symposium, and this is the guy who also questioned Hotez out in front of his house. He went up, shook his hand, asked him if he would debate, and then immediately Hotez started saying, "You're harassing me." Hotez, by the way, worth $35 million.
Don't harass millionaires. Come on.
Don't harass the most powerful people in the world. So here he is. He's at a thing. Now, a lot of people have, we'll talk about that in another segment. A lot of people have debates about if you should go to powerful people's house. They went to the Supreme Court Justice's house. We were going to do an action outside of AOC's house one time, but we didn't do it. So here we go. He confronts them.
Ma'am, I have a question. So Pfizer has the biggest criminal fine in history. So how is it anti-science to not trust them? If they're on record bribing physicians and fudging with test results, $2.3 billion fine. So how is it anti-science to simply question them? Can you explain that, please?
So I appreciate your comment. I'd like to finish my presentation, and you can hold your questions.
I mean, it's not going to be answered. I had 4 questions. Hey, I had 4 questions that didn't get answered. What the hell?
My goodness.
This guy grabs him by the neck. A guy who's obviously bigger than him. What do you think is going to happen? And no, by the way, do you see how nobody cares that he's choking him? This guy is being physically violent. No one cares in that room. No one's going, "Oh my God." There's no sighs. There's no "stop it, stop it." Nothing. Nothing. They're okay with this guy choking this guy. Here we go.
No, please.
Oh my God. Oh, now it's terrible.
Now it's terrible. Oh my God. You pushed away a guy who was choking you. A guy who got up and started choking you. That looked like a place that would have security. So what that guy who just got pushed down should have went and got security. That's what I did at the Republican National Convention when someone crashed our stage. I went and got security. And then I ended up. But anyway. Want to watch that again? I do.
Ma'am, I have a question. So Pfizer has the biggest criminal fine in history. So how is it anti-science to not trust them? If they're on record bribing physicians and fudging with test results, $2.3 billion fine. So how is it anti-science to simply question them? Can you explain that, please?
So I appreciate your comment. I'd like to finish my presentation, and you can
answer the
hold your
question.
questions.
I mean, it's not going to be answered. I had 4 questions. Hey, I had 4 questions that didn't get answered. What the hell? Why are you doing this?
No, please.
Oh my God.
Your ring just rolled. It's right here. It's right here. Got it? You okay?
Oh, they don't care that was this guy okay? He was choking him. I think it's funny he wore a mask. You know, he did that just for to throw people off, I'm sure. So there you go. There you go. And we'll do another segment on we should have a debate about whether anyway, we'll talk about it. Hotez tried to make it like he was stalking him. I think it was called I think he stalked him. No, first of all, I've had my house doxxed by my political opponents in the Democratic Party. Okay? So and I don't know, and nobody worries about a respectful reporter knocking on their door and asking them a question, okay? Nobody's worried about that. We're worried about crazy people showing up at your house with weapons, and that's also happened to me. Yeah, I've had that happen. Okay, so but that I would say way to go, Alex. I wish I knew more about this. Maybe we'll see if we can interview him, see what he says. But I just saw that on Twitter, at his Twitter. There he is. Hey, come see us live on tour. We'll be in Bakersfield, Baltimore, San Francisco, Huntington Beach, Rosemont, and Chicago, Las Vegas, Salt Lake City, New York City, Pottstown, Pennsylvania, Stamford, Connecticut, and more.
Hey,
Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets.